Now I want to talk about I say biology. Looking at uniqueness of man. Who can mention 4 or 5 uniqueness of man? Why is man different from other animals?
God, they can stand erect.
Man can stand erect.
God,
So
they can speak. They can walk.
man, no other animals to walk. What makes them to be different?
They can speak.
Yes, they can speak fluently. Yes. I'm talking that what makes them to be different from other what? Animals. No, we have lower animals. Man are higher animals. But those other animals are what? Lower animals.
God, are taller than lower animals.
Yeah, you said because they can stand what? Erect. Due to the help of their backbone, yes. And they have what? This what? Brain. You understand? Their brain is very wide, more than the what? The lower animals. And what again? You mentioned 4 now. Uniqueness of what? Of man. What make human being to be different from other animals? Yes? What make human being to be different from other animals? Uniqueness of man. Human being, I still need 1 or 2, yes?
God, they have.
No. You say man can stand erect. Man, their brain is very what? Their cognitive memory is very high. You understand? Their brain is very large, more than lower animals. And 3, they have what? No, some animals can give birth to young ones. Not only man that can give birth to young ones. So that one cannot classify it as one of animals' what? Uniqueness. And they can talk fluently like what he said, yes? Yes. When you look at beauty in some instance, they are beautiful more than the what? The lower animals. And 5, they can also interact freely, very well, more than the what? The lower what? Animals. Yes or no? So man, even though when you look at the scripture, God made man to what? To be the king. Yes or no? To rule over the what? The lower what? Animals in the Bible. Adam rules over what? The lower what? Animals. So these are the one of the what? The uniqueness of man. I also have some animals that can give birth to young ones and breastfeed them alive. They are referred to as what? As mamas. They breastfeed the young animals what? Their offspring is what? Their mammary gland. They breastfeed their offspring their mammary gland. Now that this breast giving is very very important, you can send me three advantages of giving breast to a child.
Make them sharp.
Make the child to be very sharp. The child will be bouncing, very active. It always prevents what? Sickness.
And always make the baby side to be white.
Also,
Make baby eyes to be white.
it always clear the eyeball, and it always
Make the
that
bone strong.
yes, that very very strong, and the brain too. It's very very what? Brilliant. The brain very very what? Wide. That feeding is very very good for a child, especially when you can give a child till 1 year old minimum. 1 year old is very very good. This is some mothers say exclusive. They don't give child feeding bottle at all. They don't give child all those food, naan, SMA gold and so on. Only breast. That breast milk for 6 months. But it's not easy. Most women cannot. They believe that they cannot do it. But if you try it, you can do it. And some people always do it for 3 months without giving a child any other food. Only that what? Breast. So later they'll be missing the food and what? Breast together. And when that child is 1 year old. It's for that child's good. It prevents sickness and so many things in the body. Our health matters. And when women too, when a woman is pregnant, as a woman, maybe that child is your first child or your second child, depends on you. That first to 3 months is a critical stage that women need to be very, very careful. Any slight mistake can do what? Can affect that child's life forever. Any slight mistake. What are those slight mistakes that some women do always do that always affect their what offspring at the end of the day or their child? One, taking of drugs. There's some those that pregnant women doesn't take first to 3 months especially. Some women might take just paracetamol and it might affect them. Some will take a very minute drug and it can lead to miscarriage because their nature is very, very what? Weak. They don't have strong nature. When your nature is very weak, then don't take the drug, any drug at all. Always go for the doctor's prescription before you take any drug. If you are even sick, go to the hospital to confirm the kind of drug that you can take before you can do what? Take it. I know that you don't have strong nature. Don't overuse yourself. Always relax. Because some people after overusing, just carrying one bucket of water, they may have miscarriage might occur. Their nature is very, very weak. But some people carry 2 buckets of water, do anything, they are still there. Their nature is very, very strong. Depends on your nature. Don't force yourself because hey, do something means I want to do it. I don't know abusing that I'm lazy. Then you are your own. You only do yourself. Yes or no? You not affect anybody, you only affect yourself. Study yourself, know your nature, kind of person you are. Don't suffer yourself to do what you know you cannot do. Health is wealth and prevention is better than cure. After doing that thing, when you carry that bucket of water, miscarriage occurs, you not say, hey, to the hospital. Why can't you just follow your heart and do what you know you can do? Do your best and leave the rest. Don't force yourself in doing anything at all. And in doing pregnancy, papaya is not also good. Pawpaw, taking of pawpaw is not good during pregnancy, which I will talk about that later, not today. It's not good for a pregnant woman, especially that first 3 months. You know, some people tell them that they should not take it at all. Papaya, that is purple when someone is pregnant. And when you are that first 3 months, it's not good to take hot water too much. When you're taking hot tea, hot water, it can also lead to miscarriage. So use your drug. Be careful what kind of drug you take. Go for doctor's prescription and do not take hot water, too much of hot water or hot tea at the first 3 months. The first 1 month to 3 months is a very critical stage. And don't overuse yourself. Study yourself very well. Study yourself. Because everybody have a different what? Nature. Alright, we'll continue from here. Mention 2 things I said that you must abstain away when you are pregnant. When someone is yes, papaya, take your papaya, abstain away from it. And drugs, don't take drugs anyhow. Go for doctor's prescription. Very good. Continue from there. Give yourself a round of applause. Yes.